Where do you think this is? A Caribbean resort? The finest Las Vegas hotel? A European retreat for royalty? Believe it or not, I am in Ethiopia, one of the poorest nations on earth. But beyond the walls of this opulent Sheraton Addis is a world of poverty, starvation, disease, and suffering. And that's what NuSkin's Force for Good Foundation is trying to help. For the next few minutes, we'll show you how you are changing, even saving lives, because you choose to be the difference. Time and time again, by teaming up with people from all over the globe, the Force for Good Foundation has helped people all over the world remember the goodness that exists in the human heart. NuSkin helped fund this shelter. This is for people who are awaiting surgery or who are recovering from surgery. And take a look, they even cemented in the NuSkin name.
The Alert Hospital is a referral center. And so if they have a bed available, he could come in. If they don't have a bed available, they may say, you have to wait. Well, where does he go? He could go to the Deseret house that NuSkin helped fund. And if he goes there, then that frees this bed up for somebody else. The other night we were walking down the road from the hospital and he was begging. He has elephantiasis and he had come to the hospital to try and get some help. There's not much you can do to fix this, but you can give him some sandals so he's not walking around barefooted. So we're happy to have him here for a few days where he gets some food and he's dry and his feet look a little better. We're doing an outreach clinic. We're out here to see how it's done. Dr. Solomon, who's running this program, has done a number of operations today already. What he needs in order to be more state-of-the-art is an operating microscope and the implant lenses to be put back in the eye so that the patients can see 20/40 after the surgery is done.
Like this.
That's what they'd have to do to try to get a thin piece of tissue. 50 years old technology.
So this is your donated one, the Deseret electric dermatome. It's very useful for the patient because you can take as much as a big size and just graft.
This was from the European distributors, NuSkin, Force for Good.
Dr. Rodolfo E. Asensio of the Centro Infantil de Estomatología performs over 1,000 surgeries a year on children of this impoverished region who have deformities such as club feet, cleft lips, and palates. With the help of the Force for Good Foundation, Dr. Asensio has been able to give children the gift of lives free from pain and ridicule.
We're a very small community here, but the teachers work together, the kids work together, and the various ages all get along really well and different levels, but they seem to really enjoy the cooperative work. And we hope that the school will continue to grow as well. NuSkin, their donation will certainly help us. We always need the donations and whatever we can get.
Well, the National Ability Center provides sports and recreational programs for children and adults with physical and mental disabilities. A lot of times kids with disabilities have a limited perception of what they're able to do, and when they come and have an experience on a 1,200-pound horse or go skiing down a mountain, all of a sudden they can do a lot more than they originally thought they could do.
I can't do it.
I can't.
There you go. Even you believe you can't, I want you to say, I can.
You are doing it. You already accomplished the
Good.
first
Take a step. You can. Every step. Say it out loud.
I can. You can. You can do this.
Thank you to NuSkin Enterprises and the Force for Good Foundation for helping us realize our dream.
Part of our mission statement as a company is to try to do good wherever we can throughout the world. And one of the ways that we do that is by supporting local communities. I'd like to present this check for $25,000 to create an education officer. And this is a second check for $20,000. And this is in order to support activities right on the beach. So it really is a range of equipment which will, I'm sure, be used to support beach safety and create awareness for surf life saving in the community. So this is on behalf of NuSkin Enterprises Australia.
NuSkin Enterprises provided $15,000 to help complete Phase 2 of the construction of the Casa Puente Children's Home. The home provides counseling and schooling for those children who are abused, runaways, suffering from addictions, teenage mothers, and gives hope for a better world.
We believe adults are responsible for promoting a protective and supportive environment and making all our children feeling safe. Let us not allow abuse in children to rob children of their childhood. Thank you.
The Force for Good Foundation is pleased to support the Pediatric Surgery Foundation of Raviti Hospital in Thailand. The foundation, along with the NuSkin Thailand office and many distributors, have purchased an additional nitric oxide delivery system for the hospital. This will assist the Surgery Foundation in performing surgeries for children in Southeast Asia with heart disease. Children are the life force of the planet. They are our future. The innocent, pure hearts who see the world through the eyes of free judgment and who give their love openly and honestly.
For this reason, the global focus of our Force for Good Foundation is to be a leader in funding research to find a cure for epidermolysis bullosa. EB is a deadly skin disease that's heartbreakingly painful and crippling and ultimately fatal to children. Scientists are making steady progress in their research, and we are enthusiastic a cure for this killer of children will be discovered soon.
Yeah, one day I fell down. I went up the stairs to slide down, and then I tripped, and then I fell down. I peeled my whole skin in the back.
I have sores similar to this everywhere. I got this from a seatbelt on the car. I was leaning over and it cut me.
One of the hardest things is when we go somewhere and everybody's staring at us.
I look usually normal, but my skin is very tender. It's easily get blistered by wearing hard clothing or maybe tight shoes or a tight belt or carrying babies or anything can be traumatic and get blistered.
If we don't see a little blister and before they go to bed, like by tomorrow morning, it can cover the whole feet or arm or elbow or hand.
Every ethnic group is affected by EB, and hundreds of patients are in the registry of patients treated here, and people come here from all around the world to be treated by the team here at Stanford.
NuSkin has generated over $1 million in donation for us, and what we've used that for is sort of seed funds. We use that to develop the good ideas, because the federal funding will only come once you show the good ideas work. The NuSkin funds help us to generate good ideas and help us to raise the federal funds. So every dollar that NuSkin's given us, we've been able to raise 4, 5, 10, 20 times more money from the federal government and other sources. And recently, the Shimazu family from Japan has donated a freezer for us. They had a relative who died. In memory of that relative, they've given us a specific gift to support our research. All these things are so helpful. I would think that the NuSkin support has helped bring an effective therapy for EB probably 5 years faster, 10 years faster than it would have been possible any other way.
I would like to be able to do things that everybody else can do someday.
I would love to see a cure.
Gracias, NuSkin.
EB の患者さんやスタンフォード大学を助けてくださってニュースキンの方々にお礼を言いたいと思います。どうもありがとうございます。
September 11th was really a benchmark in our history, and I'm sure it's a day that we will remember forever. At NuSkin, distributors began calling because at NuSkin we kind of consider ourselves a worldwide family. And we get very involved and personal with our distributors. And they all called and they wanted to know what they could do personally. So we suggested to our distributors that they make monetary donations, and the money started pouring in.
I represent a group of wives, parents, siblings, fiancés, and children. Many individuals affected by the events are learning to move forward with courage. We must all learn to tolerate and accept people who are different than us, who have different cultural, religious, social, and economic backgrounds. We have to conquer hatred in order to end violence and terrorism. I've seen how each life lost has brought unity, faith, and love to the top of our list of priorities. I'm convinced through our individual example that each one of us can have far-reaching impact. In doing so, we'll find peace at home, in our community, and throughout the world. I want all of you to make amends to those who you have differences with. Show others by your love and example respect of our earth and the people who live in it. Individuals can make a change.
We encourage each of you to touch someone's life, to work toward preserving a part of the planet, or simply get involved in improving your own community. All it takes is a decision to be the difference.